Hey y'all, told y'all I'll be back. So listen, I'm here to do a much shorter video, and this is going to be about some of the fragrances that I got over the past few months that I've been saying I'm going to do a quick review on, give you my thoughts and all that good stuff. So if you're into fragrances, continue to tune in and see what I got. Okay, so I want to start off with fragrances that I had to get a backup bottle for. And the first one is going to be by Afnan Oud Bouquet. Okay, this is the bottle. It's really pretty. It's green and goes to like a dark blue at the end. This is the box that it came in. Very nice packaging by Afnan. You see these, that's how you know it's authentic. Okay, now once again, I love, love, love this fragrance. It's so beautiful. If you are a lover of Valaya by Parfums de Marly, yes, this is definitely a clone to it. I say it's probably 98, might even push to 99% spot on. However, if you also don't want to overspray and spray down your Valaya, get this. Get this for less than $40. Off of Amazon at that. You know what I mean? Or you can go to their site. But this is just so beautiful. So beautiful. It has some peach in there. There's mandarin orange. Let's see what else the notes say. Abroxan, musk. We have some vanilla, peony, vetiver. And honestly, with all of those notes in there and more, this is going to last you all day. This is going to last you all day. This is, to me, the essence of an easy reach, signature scent worthy, office safe, brunch, date, you name it. This is perfect for all occasions throughout the entire year. So if you're looking for something like that, I definitely encourage you to get your nose on the Mystique Bouquet by Afnan. If not, if you really want to get the OG, which I definitely recommend too, okay, if you're able to do it, is to definitely get the original Parfums de Marly Valaya. It's just such a beautiful scent profile. Personally, I think anybody can wear it, but it does lean more femme. All right, so this was my backup, and I'm happy to have it back. Okay, so the next one we have is by Armaf, which is Club de Nuit Women. Now, many of you definitely, when you smell this, the scent profile is going to remind you of Coco Mademoiselle. Now, many are not a big Chanel fan. I understand that. I have a lot of love and respect for Chanel. I am not mature enough to do Chanel number 5 yet. I am not. However, I do like Coco Mademoiselle, and in my collection, I actually have the Coco Noir, which is such a stunning, beautiful scent. Now, like I said, if you like Coco Mademoiselle, and you just kind of feel like, you know what, I'm not exactly sure if I'm ready to just like spend the money to get that, definitely give this fragrance a try. Okay, definitely give it a try. It still has those fruity notes, the floral notes, the patchouli. And I know some people feel a way about patchouli, but to me, look at this automator. Look at that. You know? But to me, patchouli just truly grounds a fragrance. I do understand it could come off a little bit too earthy, but the way they did it here to me is just really, really good. There's, like I said, there's a little bit of vetiver in here too. Some vanillas in there at that base as well. This is really nice. Once again, easygoing. I actually, one of my coworkers, she has the Coco Mademoiselle, and she wore it to work one day, and I'm like, girl, you are smelling amazing. And it followed her. The scent bubble was so, so pretty. And once again, when I've worn this in the past, that definitely has happened to me too. And big, big compliment getter. Big compliment getter. So if you don't know where to start with in the Chanel fragrances, I definitely highly recommend giving Coco Mademoiselle, or for an alternative, the Armaf Club de Nuit Woman. All right. So this is definitely, I will highly recommend it. All year round. Once again, suitable for any occasion, suitable for any occasion. But I think this was really, really shine during the warmer months. So once again, Club de Nuit Women, Coco, aka Coco Mademoiselle. Okay, so the next fragrance that I'm going to discuss is my first ex nihilo fragrance, and it's called Lust in Paradise. All right, I think I'm getting this, y'all. Can you see that? Okay, this fragrance, I've heard so many good things about it for a very, very long time. I want to say when I started back to collecting fragrances, which we're going back to 2022, right? So many people talked about this fragrance a lot. Okay. Two people in particular, which I have to give them a shout out, was Giselle and also Marcy. Okay. These two women are big X and Helio fans, and I have to understand why. And guess what? I do get it. I truly understand exactly why. This fragrance, for one, because I'm in my, fresh, a little bit aquatic era now, that's exactly what this is. It has pink pepper, peony. There's some lychee in here too. Amber. And definitely musk. Like, I'm going to spray this here. Like, if someone said this reminded them of like, oh, walking into a department store and like it's just that fragrance section and it just smells like fragrance, I would agree. But in the most best way. Not overpowering, not just doing too much or too little. Just it's just right. It's just right. I see this nice hot day, someone wearing this with like a white tee, like that fresh white tee, like it's like crisp, like underneath your mattress crisp. Okay, some jeans, some sandals, some pumps, some kicks, whatever. I think even though like it has the like peony in it and lychee, I still think that this can go unisex. Definitely still leaning more femme, but I think a confident man can definitely pull this off. Yeah, I think so. Like I said, it's not too heavy, it's not too light, it's just right. So this is definitely one of my new favorites from this line, and I'm so happy to finally have it in my collection. Y'all, this next one is called Pop Heart, which is by Plum Impressions. Listen, once again, let me tell y'all one thing about me. If someone that I know, I respect their nose, and they have a quite impressive collection, when they say get your nose on something, I'm going to do exactly what the girlies and the guys say. Okay. I have no problem, learning as well as I become a leader in this ordeal myself. Right now, two babes. Tia Mora and AI the Great, aka Aisha. They are the people who spoke of this, and I said, wait a minute now. You telling me something that has pineapple, fruits, caramel, a little bit, there's like definitely like a little bit of rose in there, musk and vanilla. You're telling me that some of my favorite fragrances is all in one? Oh my God. No, I gotta this is like the scent of the day. This gotta be the scent of the day. It has to be. Oh my God. Y'all, just get it. Just get it. Just get it. Just get it. And let me tell you, I've had this for a few months, right? All right, here's the bottle. Hold on, let me get a little closer. Y'all can see. Y'all can see. See that pop heart? Isn't that cute? That's so pretty. Listen, when I tell y'all that, mind you, y'all know I overspray. Like we team overspray over here. I don't care. I don't care. We are team overspray over here. Okay? Y'all, I've oversprayed and the atomizer. Let's try again. Look at that. And that's with me still overspraying, but look how much comes out. And this lasts all day. All day. But it's not nauseating. I'm telling you, you will not get a headache. You will not cause other people to have a headache either. It's such a pleasant scent. It is so beautiful. And like I said, you're a fruity lover. You like the caramels. Okay. So this is for my fruit babes, my gourmand babes. We mixed it together and we got a perfect medium. This is beautiful. I love this. This was definitely one of my favorite add-ons. And I have to, and I can't wait to explore more from this line. And it's so funny because it does have a nice price tag. However, it was one of AI's sales that she had going on. So I ended up using her code with, and I got this from So Avant-Garde. So good. Okay. So good. And like I said, I highly recommend get your nose on Pop Heart. Yep, you guessed it. Another Exton Hill fragrance. This one is called Blue Talisman. Oh my goodness. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? First of all, y'all, let me tell you something. Once again, this was a few years back, a fan fave. Everybody in Fragcom was talking about this. Men, women, boy, girl, you name it. If you love fragrance, you were talking about Blue Talisman. Y'all, first of all, I already know that they have the extrait, and I cannot wait to get my nose on that. I know I'm late. But I cannot wait to smell that one. But I just feel like I could not have pulled the trigger and got the extrait without giving this one a big whirl. Now, this is to me very unisex. However, it does lean, okay? It does lean to me a little bit more masculine. A little bit more masculine. But like, look at this bottle. Look at that. Look at the top. And this is such a beautiful blue. Such a nice blue. What are the notes? We have pear, bergamot, ginger. Okay. Ginger is such a nice note. Ginger is, let me go this way maybe. Let's look at the atomizer. Nice atomizer with this one too. Okay. It's like the pear in there to me is not a super duper sweet pear. Okay. But it is nice mixed well with like the bergamot, the ginger. Like to me, the first blast on my skin, I'm getting the ginger first, just flat out. Okay. Now, my sons and husband have tried this, and to me, it smells phenomenal, phenomenal on them. This is once again that hot weather. You take this out, you got your fresh J's on. Okay. You got the fitted calf on, whatever you got going on, a nice fresh jersey, or even that fresh, remember I said that crisp white t shirt or white button up real quick. This is perfect. Like I could just see that day. You just strolling out and about, and the wind, if there is wind, but just your walking wind is getting wafts and wafts of this in the, atmosphere. It's amazing. It's amazing. There is a Broxton in this. It does have musk and woody notes, which is why I do feel like both peoples can, us, we, they can wear this, but that woody component to it does make it last, and to me go a little bit more masculine. Okay, this does last. I say I got like a good probably like 6 to 7 hours, which to me isn't bad, before it came a little bit more intimate. But once again, those first few hours you got this on, you walking, you smelling good. You are smelling good. So happy to have this. Been in the collection, like I said, a couple of months now, but this is so good. So highly recommend. Blue Talisman. All right, y'all. We getting to the last three. Last three. I'm getting it together. Getting it together. Now I have to mention Rouge or Chit. Oh my goodness. What are we talking here? We got raspberry, pink pepper, cherry rose, vanilla, patchouli. You know how I mentioned earlier, Tiamora? Listen, the queen has spoke about this, okay, fragrance from Australia. I'll be honest with you. I think I heard about maybe one other fragrance from this brand before. Maybe one. But when Tia spoke about this, I was like, another cherry fragrance. Like, But then the raspberry. Listen, y'all, I'm a big raspberry fan. Big raspberry fan. Okay. I like the fruits. I like all of it. I like the fruitful lala, the woody. I like everything. Okay. Once again, we learning about the freshies. We learning about the oceany scents. Okay. We're getting there. However, fruit, fruit done well, fruit that's mature. Oh, sign me up. Sign me up. Sign me up. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is a stunner. This is really, really a stunner. Now, give me 1 second because I know they were saying on, our little cheat code that this is supposed to be very, very similar to a Dior fragrance, which is called Rouge Trafalgar. Um, I have not heard of it. Didn't, of course, get my nose on it, but baby, I definitely want to get my nose on it because I do want to see the differences. Okay, that's number one. And number two, if the OG, and y'all let me know, because if y'all got the OG, let me know. Does the OG last? Because this one here, she working. She working. She is working. She is working. So y'all gotta let me know if you have the OG of that fragrance. Please tell me, because even some people are trying to say this is similar to Good Girl Elixir, the one with the cherry. What is that elixir? Yeah. The Bad Girl Elixir. Um, I don't know. And I have that one. I'm not sure if I feel like it's the same. I know the cherry notes in it, and mind you, the cherry's done very well in that fragrance. Cherry's done very well in that fragrance. But I'm not sure if I really agree with that. Which is why I do want to get my nose on the OG. I want to get my nose on the OG because that way I can determine whatever. Because one thing is this, y'all, I like OG fragrances. Please know that. But I also understand that everyone, for one, can do it. Girl, I barely can do it. Let's just be honest. Okay. Like, Klarna, hello. But no, seriously, look, I spray heavy. So if there's a way I can definitely have the OG, but spray this all crazy and have an amazing, amazing scent bubble, we're going to do it. We're going to do it, guys. That's just that. We're going to do it. So, and also, once again, because everybody cannot afford these fragrances, which are out of control. They really are. This is a very expensive lifestyle, okay, to have. However, you don't have to always break the bank. You don't. You really don't. And once again, no disrespect to any perfumer and perfumery, but there's always an alternative. That's it. Okay. Don't know how you feel about that, but that's how I feel about it. It is what it is. So I will, in my collection, I got the OG stuff too, but I definitely don't find anything wrong with having a close and very similar that I could spray more of. Okay. Period. So here we are again. This is once again Rouge. Hold on. Let me get that a little closer. Rouge Orchid. Such a beautiful bottle, too. Such a beautiful bottle. Beautiful bottle. All right, guys. All right. Second to last is Suspiro Vibrato. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. First of all, once again, fan favorite, compliment getter. It's a fresh, spicy, woody unisex scent. And I will say, this smells incredible on the fellas in my house. And it does smell good on me too, child. Don't get it twisted. It smells good on me too. Yes, it does. Okay. If you like spicy, but not, I'm not saying like super peppery spicy, but just like spicy from like a ginger, because ginger is in this, you'll love it. You will love it. And if you do feel like, you know what, like my girlies out there that's kind of like, oh, I think it's a little bit too mass, it's a little bit too unisex, leaning back, you know what, just add you a nice vanilla on top. Okay, put you like a vanilla 28. Who else am I thinking? Well, I'm gonna say just offhand vanilla 28. Do something to that, even maybe Musk 12 from Kali. You know what I mean? Like those fragrances, or even like your body oils or whatever skincare you got going on. If you want to go super fruity with that or super vanilla forward with those and this together, banger. Banger. It's so good. You know what this is good with too? For one, I've worn this with Soap and Love's Tropical Summer Fling. I've worn this with Brown Sugar Babe Rebirth. Okay, that was really good. Um, What else did I pair this with? And I was like, okay. Uh, I want to say I also paired this with a gift I got from hubby for Christmas, which was the Marc Jacobs Daisy, the how you say Murakami, the pink bottle. I paired it with this and it was lovely. So once again, I respect this fragrance so much. Longevity is pretty good. Let me tell you, you walk like for one, it lingers around too, the sillage. I put this on my boys today, actually. I put this on them today, and I have to tell you that they've been gone obviously for hours, and I can still smell wafts of it in their rooms from when I put it on their skin. And obviously kind of like dropped out a little bit. Smells so, so good. This is excellent and will shine amazing during the heat. Okay, during the heat. Obviously, I believe in wearing fresh and all those things, the opposites during like colder times too. But this will perform very, very, very well. Okay, when it's hot. So once again, Suspiro, Vibrato. Okay, get your nose on it. I think this is pretty good. Why y'all ain't something my microphone fell? Mm-hmm. Anyway, we are at the end, and this is the Club de Nuit Intense Man by Armand. And as you can see, you see that, you know it's official. Listen, y'all, I know people are tired. I know y'all tired of the DNA of Creed Aventus and all of that. I know you are, okay? First of all, it's an amazing fragrance. So therefore, so many people did their own inspired versions, their take on it, and so forth, okay? The reality is that that price tag is crazy. Once again, do I respect it? And do I get perfumery? I always will. But do I also understand that you can get something for less than $50? Okay. That's more budget friendly for people who want to smell good as well. Absolutely. We don't discriminate here. I am not a niche snob. I'm not a designer snob, any of those things. I am a perfume fragrance lover, beauty lover. Okay. And I see the beauty in this. But no, seriously, this has it has lemon, pineapple, bergamot. So you're getting that citrus burst as soon as you spray. Okay. There's apple in here. There's jasmine rose. We have a little bit of vanilla. There's patchouli as well. And ambergris. Listen, this is going nowhere. Okay. This is going nowhere. This is staying and sticking by your side. Staying and sticking by your side. And this performs to me just as well as the OG. All right. Pardon all that. But this performs just as great as the OG, y'all. Like I said, this would be great for, I'll be honest, of all ages. Like I said, I put it on my 11 and a little tad bit on the 6-year-old. Okay. And this would smell good on a gentleman who's well in the age as well. So, once again, that profile, that scent is going to be timeless. Okay. You will get compliments. You will get everything. I'll never forget last year when I had surgery, right? You guys know I had hernia and I had surgery, right? And my surgeon, very, very nice young man. And I remember saying flat out, like, yo, I like your fragrance, whatever you wearing. So I'm like, I already know that's a good sign because you a frag head, obviously, because it wasn't a typical, you know, designer smell, right? And I kept saying, like, I know this scent, I know this scent, I know it. And then I finally asked him, I said, look, what was you wearing? What was you wearing? And he said, oh, well, I'm a big Aventus lover, but that, price tag is crazy left and right. So I ended up just getting this. And I knew it. I said, up, bingo. So once again, very pleasant. You don't have to go crazy with the sprays, even though, I'm a big, big oversprayer. You don't have to go crazy on the sprays with this. This is going to last, it's going to project, it's going to linger around as well. Your scent bubble will be amazing throughout the entire day. Now, ladies, do I think we can pull this off? Absolutely. I'm confident and delusional enough that I will do it. Yes, I will. If you feel like it's just too heavy, it's just too woody, it's just too something, once again, girlies, just add you some vanilla, add you a rose, add you Maybe even like some more fruits. Like I know like it has lemon, obviously pineapple, right? Bergamot. Maybe add in a peach. Maybe the sweet peach from Kali. Or maybe the peach de luce from Gourmand. Okay, L'Almond. Um, maybe, you know what? I would even dare to say add something lactonic to this. Yep. I'm going to try it and I'll report back and let y'all know. But this is another fruit, I would say mango. Mm, yep, mango. Even your body care, all that. That makes a difference, girlies. It makes a difference. So that's my take on that. Look, y'all made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for rocking with me. I have to tell you all that I'm literally, as you notice, I'm sitting in my bed because it's a rough day today. But I said, you know what? It may be a rough day, but God has still woke me up today. Okay. And I had to rest. I have to reset. Like, battling MS, it truly, truly sucks, y'all. It does. It really sucks. Okay. However, talking in general makes me feel better. But talking about the things we love so much, as in fragrance, the aromas, and how much that can truly transport your emotions, transport where you are, your state of being at the moment. That's a really big thing for me. Okay. And if I can help anyone else definitely experience that or get these type of feelings too, I'm going to do it. Okay. So once again, I'm resting my legs, child. Resting my legs, baby. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. However, I love this. And I'm so happy that I was able to record some more. Please know, be on the lookout. There will be more videos. You just tell me what you want to see. Okay. And I'm going to definitely deliver. Because, period. All right. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on that notification bell so you'll know every time a video is new from me. Once again, thank you for stopping by. Beauty Lover Nicole Cherise. I love you all so much. Mwah. God bless. Bye.